I swear, it's like I never left high school because the drama just keeps seems to follow. I can't escape it from these young kids. I'm saying that as a 26-year-old woman. And people think I'm a preteen boy on Instagram, so that's a different story for a different day. So, um, I wanted to talk about the Xfinity series once again, since people can't seem to stop talking about it. And so, here's all the drama starts. The Xfinity races was today in Auto Club Speedway. There was like two like big, I guess, big name Cub drivers, which was Logano and Austin Dillon, in the field. And Penske's always fast, like every week, so it's not a big shocker. Um, and RCR is decent in the Xfinity series, so Austin finished inside the top 10. Most of RCR did. I think all of them did. Um, so I wasn't home to watch the race. I have it recorded, but as I said on Twitter, some reply to someone else that there no this is a reason why I'm not no reason to watch the race now since I know who's gonna win, and that meant I wasn't home because I was at a baseball game, but I didn't see the Padres. I saw the Mariners and the Angels play today, spring training, because I live in Arizona. Um, so someone twisted my words, uh, quoting my tweet after I went on a rant about how Xfinity drivers learn from the Cup drivers in the series because they have all the experience, and that they bring in sponsorship, like these Cup drivers bring in sponsorships, and if without them, we'd have no series because teams can only do so much to bring sponsors in with the drivers they have. So bringing in the big name drivers down to the Xfinity series brings in sponsors. That way they can promote and bring money to the series and funding and whatnot to the team, like lower budget teams or whatnot. But whatever. And the point of the series is to have these regular series guys like work that much harder to beat these top level guys. And once they do, they say, "Oh, I can brag and say I beat Kyle Busch or Logano or Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney, all these incredible Cup drivers." Once that happens, you can say, "Oh, I beat all those guys," and that makes it much sweeter. So that's the point of the series. And people say ban them all together doesn't help the sport. That's gonna hurt it some more. And these people who say I'm not gonna watch Xfinity series ever again until they get rid of the Cup guys are the ones who keep coming back to watch the Xfinity races with the Cup guys in it and then continue to whine some more. So make up your mind. It's like the people who say I'm done with the sport but keep coming back to watch it some more. And the drama continues on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, you've seen it all. I had to block this girl because she basically went behind my back after this guy quoted my tweet saying, "But you just said that there was no reason for you to watch it because the Cup guys are in the race and blah blah blah." I'm like, I never said that. And one, don't twist my words. Two, don't cause drama. This is in high school. And the girl quoted his tweet saying that this girl's a hypocrite and something else. I'm like, if you want to be an adult about this, tag me in the post and not be shady about it. Just tag me in the post and let's have a civil conversation instead of being childish and acting like a teenager in high school, going behind my back and still knowing that you follow me and I follow you so I can see everything you're saying about me. So to say I'm a hypocrite is absolutely ridiculous. unless you let me repeat or rewind. Um, like I said before, they apparently didn't know I was not home to watch the race. That's what I meant by saying there was no reason for me to watch the race since I already know who's going to win it because it was already all on Twitter saying, oh, Logano won the race. I'm like, okay, no reason for me to watch the race then since I know who wins it. That's not me saying, oh, it's because the Cup guy won, I don't have to watch it. No, I never said that. I was out having a life and not being at home. I was at a baseball game with my parents and my nephew, which was his first baseball game ever before the age of 2. So let's all cut the crap and stop causing drama. We're not six. If you're 16, great, but I'm an adult. I'm 26. I want to leave the high school drama back where it belongs, back in high school. I don't need it following me because I've had enough of it. High school was a nightmare for me, so I just want to say congrats to Logano, even though I strongly dislike him, but congrats on the win since you were the car to beat today. And JRM showed how strong they were before Net got, like, I guess, spun out, got some damage, whatever happened there. All were running in the top 12. So three of them finished in the top 10. With the highest finishing driver was Allgaier, then Sadler, then I think it was Reddick, but don't quote me on that. But those three were once again in the top 10 for the second week in a row, with Allgaier finishing second for the second week in a row, to the 22, I may add, with a different driver. And then we go into, I want to talk about the drama of the qualifying yesterday. That was utter bullcrap. 13 cars did not qualify. Most of them were Chevys, and people were like, they're all cheating and da 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 da. It's not NASCAR's fault, but it's the team's fault. And I'm like, people, 13 cars can't all cheat. And from confirmed word through a reliable source, I don't remember who it was, but it was a reliable source saying it was mostly Chevy cars, which I remind you is a new body. So most of them had issues getting through tech and passing. All Hendrick cars didn't make it through because of some deck lid issue, which doesn't mean they were trying to push the limit and cheat and like Joe Gibbs does all the time, all Toyotas, because they're known for that. But most, like a lot of the Chevys, didn't qualify because of a specific reason, because of the body, not because they were trying to push the limit, as people say, and try to get away with it. So most of those drivers will be starting in the back, lined up by owner points. So Hendrick's gonna start in the 30s, with Chase starting 31st. But the perk of that is, and that's where the drama comes in, is because of the tire thing. The rule is, well, no, you start the race on the tires you qualified on. Since those cars who didn't qualify, they're gonna start with those tires for the race, and people think, well, that's not fair because they were caught cheating, and I'm like, they weren't cheating, they just didn't make it through inspection because for some odd reason. That doesn't mean they're cheating, it just means they just couldn't get through tech on time, or it's just some weird issue with, I don't know, but 13 cars can't cheat, so I'm just saying that now. And so Cup drivers who did qualify have the option of buying Like the teams buying a extra set of sticker tires for the start of the race so they can start on those. That's just up to the team whether they want to do that or not. But the people in the back of the field who didn't qualify, which is a lot of big name drivers like Olive Hendrick, Denny Hamlin, they even make it out, I believe. So, other than that, people are just making a big deal. Like, people who didn't make it through tech shouldn't be allowed to have this kind of advantage. I'm like, it's not really an advantage. It's just the way it is with the sport. It's just a rule. Qualify on the tires. Like, start the race on the tires you qualified on. Since they didn't qualify, weren't able to qualify because somehow that's the big issue at these big tracks like Fontana and Texas, since this is not a rare thing that happens. It happens quite frequently at these big tracks, like 2 mile and 1.5 mile tracks. It happened in Texas last year where a handful of cars didn't make it through to qualify, and now yesterday. So people are like, they should start a lap down, and I'm like, what is that? What's the point in that? Starting a lap down? That's just dumb, absolutely dumb. And they shouldn't be able to have that kind of advantage, and just more whining. And other than that, my drivers seem to look fast in practice today, but Chase had a penalty in the final practice. So, but he was fast in second practice. He was third, which showed that he has speed. If he qualified, he might have qualified well. So, but now he has to go from 31st to the front. Hopefully, by the end of stage 1, he can get to the top 10. But we'll see. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to get off my chest. That's just complete drama. Like, I'm 26, I don't need it. So if you cause start shit and put it all over my timeline, I'm just gonna block you. If you put on my Instagram, my fan Instagram feed, my comment, I'm just gonna block you. So there's no need for that. I'm a grown woman. I'm not in high school anymore. So if you are, keep your drama to yourself. I'm not down with that. If you want to say something to my face, or then message me privately, or don't say anything at all. Just keep it to yourself. So I will do another video to review the cup race. So I'll see you guys later.